politicians. I think what Rahul Gandhi has done has also been very impressive because there's a point where people were disrespecting things he was saying and things he was doing, and I think he's turned that around by working very hard in a very interesting way, completely away from that.
Politics?
Show,
You've played
Yes.
you played a role of a politician.
I did,
Yep.
and that
think
show
there's a lot
also
of-
ran into a fair amount of trouble and was almost cancelled. And the producer of the show in Amazon was under a lot of pressure, of all kinds of pressure. So you learn that next time, probably not. If somebody asked me, would you like to do that same job again, knowing what I know now, I'd say no, it's asking for trouble. But I'm lucky I get a lot of offers, I can do something else. So these areas, you need to be a little careful.
Is there a solution to self-censorship? Because as a journalist, I don't think it's a good idea. I think people should push the boundary of
Lovely.
fair
And as a
speech.
journalist, I'm so proud of you for saying that, because you are a journalist and a political journalist who must make your dharam is to do that.
Raj Dharam.
You know, so you must do that, and I'm very proud of you that you do that. You do that all the time. And one of the reasons I'm here today talking to you is because I respect you for that. And I think it's great. But my job is not necessary to do that, because what we do is to unify people. And sometimes I find if I make a certain comment or do a certain thing, I end up dividing people. And that goes completely against what we had set out to do in the first place. I mean, our profession is one of the few things that bring this whole country together, irrespective of caste and creed, right? So I think you have to think before you get into that. I mean, I'm not a politician. I don't really want to be a politician. And if I had strong views, I think I would become one and then share them in that
You
way.
have strong political views?
No, not really. I mean, yes, sometimes. But would I like to make them public? No. I'll tell you why as well. There were the Bombay Gym Club, you know. Somebody said, can you, as a microcosm, can you come and canvass for a certain candidate? And I did that, and I made it obvious who I stand for, and they lost. And the person who won was like, okay.
Dekh lenge tum.
That was a very, very frightening feeling. I mean, you guys are really brave and much braver than me. I'm not looking for that kind of heat.
Ruchika.
So probably.
But if I was, then I would go all the way and become and join a political party. But I'm not ready to do that yet. If I wanted
What kind
to.
of politician do you like?
I like a brave politician. I like an honest
If you see
politician.
any brave, when you see
Yes.
the firmament of political stars on the horizon, from Prime Minister Modi to Rahul Gandhi, Kejriwal, all those characters in Mumbai, who do you think of as a brave politician who can take India into the future?
I think they're all brave politicians. I think what Rahul Gandhi has done has also been very impressive, because there's a point where people were disrespecting things he was saying and things he was doing, and I think he's turned that around by working very hard in a very interesting way. I think, and beyond that, I mean, I don't want to get into a thing of who I support and what my politics is, because I want to be apolitical in my outlook. And I think the country has spoken quite clearly. I'm happy about one thing, that democracy is alive and thriving in India.